Hey, chat. Let's talk about anxiety. And I'm not talking about being anxious. I'm talking about anxiety. Exclamation point. Underlined. Circled. Red arrow. All of the above. Anxiety is a lifelong companion of mine. Wait, that's not true. It first showed up when I was like, let's see. I was 16, 17. I was going through a rough patch. Like, my house got flooded and just wasn't in a good place, and then it just happened. Now, if you suffer with anxiety, I know it sucks. As someone who has Asperger's disorder, anxiety is often a side effect, symptom, and it's a constant companion. Now, there are cures or treatments, which is get your physical energy out, which is why I'm glad I have a physical job. Because usually if you're too tired to think, you're too tired to have anxiety, is what I found. But sometimes it decides, I'm going to sneak up on you, right? It's going to ruin your day. Now, what anxiety does is it manifests things that aren't real. Physical things, for the most part. Because this is different than social anxiety, which can be an offshoot, but is different. Anxiety, in general, just makes you feel like the world is out to get you, right? Like, you know how hypochondriacs, they think they have everything? A part of that is also anxiety. I mean, a lot of people with anxiety also have problems with hypochondria. It's not like a whole... It's like a Venn diagram that meet in the middle. So, what I want to say is, today, I was just chilling, and my heartburn acted up, right? Because I suffer from acid reflux. Now, that usually happens in the chest area. And you know what my anxiety decided to do for like the 80th time? It was like, hey, Raiko, you might be having a heart attack. Now, I know what the symptoms are, and I know I wasn't having a heart attack, right? I know that much. Like, I'm not dumb. But anxiety's like, here are the symptoms. Yeah, it manifests symptoms that aren't there. It's like, one time I got hit in the head, right? And someone's like, you might have a concussion. I'm like, and my anxiety's like, you probably have a concussion. Got it checked out? No concussion. But I had the symptoms, sensitivity to light and all that, but no concussion. Anxiety is like a reality warper. It can just warp your fears into reality. And honestly, it's a pain in the ass. But you learn to live with it. Yeah, there are ways to cope. I use nicotine for one, and that helps a lot. Lion's mane is another. Other people have prescribed medication. I was on Prozac for a little bit. Didn't really do much for me, but everyone's different. Everyone has their own ways to cope with anxiety. The way I see anxiety, it's like the opposite side of the coin from depression. Where depression, you feel empty, you feel like nothing's happening, you're worthless. Anxiety, it feels like everything is happening. So, if depression is your brain inactive, anxiety is your brain on everything. Constantly thinking, constantly in motion, and it's sometimes overwhelming. Truly. Now, to those who suffer from both anxiety and depression, you have my condolences. I've been there before. It's like having bipolar without having bipolar, right? Because one minute you're like, I'm worried, and then the other minute you're like, I don't care. And it's like, brain, please, your brain, stop. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to use this video as like a sort of diary to talk about how anxiety is a pain in buttocks, and that if you're suffering from it, you're not alone, obviously. I mean, half of us have anxiety, because anxiety can be caused, like depression can be caused, by outside factors. Now, some of you is like, how's that different from being anxious? Being anxious is a side effect of anxiety, yes. But anxious is like, anyone can be anxious. Like, oh, I'm anxious about my appointment tomorrow, that kind of thing. Anxiety is, I'm anxious about every appointment, and that person, and that dog over there, and everything's out to get me. It's like paranoia, but like without logic. Like, it doesn't run on logic. You can try to logic with it, and anxiety is like, haha, your logic doesn't work on me. I'm a Twitter user. That's what it is. Anxiety is a Twitter user who lives in your head. And it's awful. Anyways, that's all I have to say. I mean, I could go on and on and on, but I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye-bye!